Hey everybody, let's play more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Alright, if I can just alt-tab properly and get my cursor focused. There we go. Alright, now we're talking. Where are we? And my cursor keeps going out of the screen. Hang on, I'm gonna have to get the screen locking program running. Alright, it was last setup for Max Payne. There we go. The Witcher 3 window specified. Mouse, cursor, captured. That's more like it. Okay. I don't know, I have that problem. I'm playing in a window. Sorry, I'm freaking people out with my random punching. Let's go. Oh, but maybe I should rest just a tiny bit. Get all my potions back. So we're in the land of wonderful Toussaint. It's really cool here. I must apologize because I did skip my 4 o'clock show. Because, well, 2 reasons. One, I wanted to take some extra time to get my server running, my Terraria server running with the friends list, and I wanted to get the admin tools running for the Terraria server, more specifically. And 2, I stayed up too late last night, and I just woke up really late, so... I mean, it was a combination of those 2 reasons. I could take a little bit of extra time to focus on the server, and I just would have had to get things going really fast. Okay, you just go back to that fast travel point. But good to see all of you. Good to see you, LJ Bezel, LJ Husky, Hikari Hana, Lemons Forever, Yi, and Liam Williams. As far as the background checks are concerned, you have the buffers? Are you having buffering issues? Is that what you're saying? I think... Let's see, I think I did the background check on Lemons Forever Yi. I think we're cool there. But I may have forgotten to do yours, LJ Husky. Anyways... I did it late last night, so I want to double-check things. So, I'm just going to hold off on making moderators this stream. I might push it back to next stream, if that's cool with you guys. But yeah, both of you. I need to make sure to look into both of you. Oh yeah, and what about you, Pixel? Pixel, yeah, Mike. Good to see you, yes. And Eden, hi. Hello, everyone. Anyways, let's continue. Yes, too many people to say hi to. Not quite yet. I just, missed 1 or 2 people. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting on and off Terraria like crazy because I was working on getting it with the friends list. I want to get the friends list working. But yeah. I'll make sure to do it between this stream and next stream. I can do a background check. I should be able to do that since I'm going to take a break from working on the Terraria server tonight. Ah, good to hear it, Foxboy 7. Or Foxboy 3, I mean. Or Foxboy, that's like a face, actually. The 3, it's part of a
You've clearly
cat
honed your
face.
sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Helpful creatures, ravens.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
Yeah, I
Blood
didn't
must
get
be
that
in
either.
an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
So I get to fight you. Okay. Let's do this.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Do I have to punch you or what?
Tiegon Berry, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there.
Oh,
Beasts
okay.
You will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad.
Oh, so I don't fight you. Okay. I was worried I'd have to fight you but not kill you. This plan is better. This is a better plan. Although I was willing to go with the other plan because freaking Geralt. I'm
It is
awesome.
a place of torment.
Hey, Lord Sterling.
Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived,
Regis is so British. Yeah, he is. He is very British, I would say.
Developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village.
Pizza would be nice.
This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk, wearied quickly of living in constant fear, they began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
Yeah, this
So
is a
what?
great game. I cannot deny that this is a great
But they
game.
were bothersome.
Hey, Jacob.
Forgive the comparison, but when did you last
Lazinski.
enjoy a mosquito buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done.
Yeah.
Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tiegon Berry.
Less
Inside it,
ski. Less. Yeah,
cage
I'm
was
missing a little
entirely
bit there.
Special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage.
And Haley Nye.
Sat there over 2
Hey,
centuries,
everybody. Or hey
driven to
there.
fury
Good to see
time
you.
after time.
Hey, everybody.
Never able to
Hey,
escape.
Haley Nye.
Thus
Welcome.
I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Or I guess I'm saying with Haley here, everybody's here. Now everybody's
No reason
here.
to dawdle.
That's everybody,
Tiegon
I
Berry.
think.
Take me there.
In a
No,
moment.
that's not everybody.
Just one last thing.
Oops.
What was that?
My,
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
yeah, it's a little bit early. Isn't that a little bit early to be doing that? Shouldn't we get to the location first?
Stand. The die is
Okay.
cast. High time we set off for Tiegon Berry. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Yeah, let's not get quite that aroused yet. Okay, so the lens cover, I made an ad hoc, I made a homemade lens cover for my camera, and it fell off just a second ago. So I'm not sure if that affected the camera there. So I'm gonna Alt Tab real quick. Oh no, it's going fine. It's going fine. Okay. My apologies. Yeah, everything's cool. Alright, hopefully doing that didn't affect the stream.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Yeah, this game, it just is, you should get the Tiegon Berry armor. It's pure aesthetic grace. Sounds good to me.
You lead.
I mean, my armor is out of date as usual. Hey, Capo Coffee. Good to see ya. It's always good to see a new face. Welcome.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Scurvers,
Correct.
you say?
I told you there'd be danger.
Do they have scurvy? Or are they into
Beyond
Herbs?
this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Alright, again. Curb your enthusiasm. And, and lay off the arousal.
How the hell?
There.
It's an
I
ancient...
probably should drink a healing potion before we get too deep into things.
The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher profile of blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Too sad.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened
Ah.
upon this land and no other. This was
Champion
the
of-
place we saw.
Probably
This
should read that.
place. There's evil here.
Ah, well, too late.
Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beggars have breathed their last here. It's not far now, Geralt.
Seems your kind of some
Battery cage versus free range humans.
Though I personally
Oh.
lay a hand to it.
Do they taste better? Access to high quality feed. Does not feel fear. Does not defend itself when having its blood drunk. Which limits production of non-adrenaline cortisol, which may have a negative impact on the taste of blood. Furthermore, it may happen that domesticated free-range human may feel such pleasure when drinking its blood, which causes an intensification of the bloods. Well, that's just great. So are you saying free range is better or worse? Right. I am he who serves the tribe. I am master and slave. I am the executor of the will of the tribe. I accept this armor and sword so I may serve the tribe.
That's something I do often.
For the tribe.
Investigating for.
Tribe.
Excruciating, this particular page of my history. I'd
Did you
rather
know I
not
like my
summon the
tribe?
demons of the past
Very fond of it, I am.
with you. It's not far now, Geralt.
I was thinking about writing an entire book. Half of the words are tribe. It's going to be pretty good. For the tribe.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for?
Well, this is the correct place to come
One
to if you're
vampire
feeling a bit
being kept
lonely.
here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were...
As far as my policy on swearing, you can swear, just excessive swearing is one thing. Or just, like, swearing out of context, but, like, let's say you're talking about something in context.
Humans slowly bled to death.
They treated
Yeah.
them like livestock.
Yeah, like,
live bait.
or just
I'd like to
spamming
be
it like
able to
crazy.
tell
Just
deny
spamming,
it, but
cursing
alas,
like
I
crazy.
can do neither.
That's,
Feel shame for my
that's more
brethren.
the issue.
That is all I can do.
Like, there are some people that
Don't
just come
take
and
it
do
so
that, but
hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
otherwise,
That was awkward.
if it comes in the middle of a paragraph,
I prepared the bait.
That's kind
Please be
of,
so kind and
it's kinda
place
different.
it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. Then we'll spread
so just,
out.
I think in the rules it says not excessive swearing. That's what I kind of, you know, it's like, it's disruptive. Excessive swearing to the point where it becomes disruptive,
Catch it set.
that's one thing. Or the intent. But if you're swearing within conversation,
Send shivers.
I don't think that that's
Order of things.
that's an issue as much.
Attracted necrophages.
We don't completely keep it clean, but we're not exactly sailors. I want it somewhere in between, I guess. Oh. Are we doing? Oh no, I'm waiting on that one. Okay. All right. Or do I push it? Place a bait in each of the four
This
tunnels.
hold doesn't look like anything special.
I told you. Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
It's not actually hard. Is that what we need to do? Yeah, there we go.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
There we go. All right. If you're ready for this,
What now?
You know, somehow I think it's not going to
Chain me inside.
hold him.
Bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
He keeps saying how secure it is. It makes me think he's absolutely gonna get out.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Well, you're gonna get out of the cage is what you're gonna do, I'm pretty sure. My bet.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Yeah, in general, just try to stay away from the swearing, it's true. I mean, warnings will be given. I'm not completely unforgiving of it, but yeah.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say.
A safe word.
Take it anymore.
And what will you do once I utter the...
Sweet, coup de
Oh,
grace.
no. Call me
Yeah, I don't want to make my admins. I don't want to make my moderator's life more difficult than it is. So definitely listen to the moderator.
We must forge through this, that is all.
Oh no, he's exploding. He is exploding. Okay. Keep healing.
Smell the blood.
Let's do a full moon. And I'm gonna want a decoction. Like water hag. Or no, we're gonna be killing a lot here, so give me the Wraith. What was it? Night Wraith? Maximum vitality for each foe killed increased. We're gonna be killing, and I expect the Night Wraith to help me out here. Ah, okay. Night Wraith decoction. Alright. Oh, go down. You went down before. Go down, damn it. Okay, that's not a coup de grace. Oh, that's... Jeez, these guys are hurting me really bad. This is not good. I need to be using, Did I just... I didn't die. I died. I was gonna say, did I die? I just died now. What level are they on? I need to use Gwen. I need to use Gwen. I didn't use my shield. I should have used my shield. Ow. Well, that happened. When was the last autosave there? I wasn't quite prepared for that level of attack power. Or my armor is a bit low. Hey, Diego. And Mystic Saber. And Captain Rainbow Z. Good to see ya. Sure, yeah. Hello, Brazil. And hello, Poland. And all the other countries that my viewers are from. Japan. This is the Death March. I'm on Death March. So, I mean, at least there's a reason that I died. Death March. Death March all the way. And my armor's a bit frickin' outdated. It's really outdated. I got outdated armor. I got level 34 armor and a level 38 place. Level 21 gloves and level 33 blue pants. It is a bit of an issue there. Having a bit of an issue there.
You know, something you'll
So,
say when you can't take it anymore.
There are reasons why I'm dying. Still, probably should stop with the dying. It's not... Could have done better. Certainly could have done better. I'm not trying to make up too many excuses here, but... I definitely need to update my armor. I'll put it that way.
Don't know.
Night Wraith.
Calm you down. Somehow.
Please.
These are level 39. Holy crap! How much damage did that just do? Most of my health? Well, good night. Yeah, give me my shield. You gotta have Gwen. Alright. Better get another decoction. This isn't gonna be easy. I was lucky to get a coup de grace on one of those guys. I mean, this may be Death March, but... Oh wait, what did I just use? I used the wrong spell. I stunned you. Haha, I have stunned you! Take the one small hit that I'm going to give you after that. Oh, and he's regenerating? Well, that's not good. Actually, Ard. That's it. Ard. That's the spell I want to use. Okay, I gotta hit him at the right time to make him fall down. Gotcha. Oh no, it didn't. I didn't quite get the coup de grace, and I don't know why. That didn't work either. Okay. Heal up. Axie. Pygmy Gwen. Oh, probably should go into the tab menu or find a quicker way to switch. That works. Fire damage. Are you gonna explode soon? Not quite. There you go.
I just smelled the blood.
Okay, so I got Gwen on. Okay, so it's Gwen, and then Ard is over here. Okay. Full moon. Gonna need that. That's not good. That's not good at all. Gwen. Okay. That's my Gwen again. Gwen. Ard. I probably should stop using the mouse wheel. That's my issue. Is there a non-mouse wheel with a way to switch things more easily? Just to have Gwen. Just do it like that. Until I find a better way to go about it. And it was hard. Okay. Are you using your fists there, Geralt? That's not good. Silver sword. Silver sword. There we go. I had the manual switching on too, because, of course, why not switch manual? Okay, gotta be right up on top of him. We're gonna be here a while, folks. I'm gonna do this safely, anyways. Oh, I did not fire that in the right direction. Ooh, that was a fast reaction. Gwen. Okay, Gwen again. Just keep using that Gwen. I need that. Oh no. Oh, okay. Use that Gwen again. Maybe I should just stick with Gwen, actually. When times get tough, you just stick with Gwen. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, we're making it. We're gonna make it. Just stick with Gwen. When times get tough.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
I was trying to push people over and give them the coup de grace, but I've got enough attack power. I just don't have enough defense power. But with the Gwen spam, you'll be fine. Ow. Okay, let's not get overconfident here. And Black Orb. No regenerating. Stop it. Okay. Stop the regenerating. Can't have you regenerate. But I don't like. Ow! I don't like ghouls when they do that. I don't like ghouls in general. Get that Gwen on. Uh-oh, there he goes. Whoa. Hey there. What's that, Nekimara? It's good to see you again. If I use good in the loosest sense possible. Oh, nice combo. Okay, I didn't expect you to push me into the other one. Gotta be more careful. Whoa. Almost got me with that combo again. At least I got a good sword. At least I got a good sword. Oh, easy now. No reason to get overconfident and get killed now. Oh, that's not Nekimara. That's something else. What are they called? I forget what it was called. Something with a K. I couldn't read it properly. Oh, they're all stuck in the corner. Okay. I'm okay with that. You guys gonna come out of the corner? Maybe I can just, join me. Kill your friends. That works. Kill your friends.
I'll let you out.
Okay. Well, we got there eventually. I'm gonna have to fight him, aren't I? There's no way. Man, you're looking a little bit like you're from Planet of the Apes or something. Except for with long fingernails. Even if he's immortal, I kind of feel bad causing him undue pain.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Oh, you just meditated.
Out of here.
I'm not sure I'd be able to meditate with a crazy... It went to plan. Who would have thought it actually went to plan? That's, okay. I mean, except for the part where I died. Okay, easy, Haley. Insects don't feel anything?
You can't finish it in this
Well, that's
state.
good.
Tell me how. I'll help you.
I must really like vampires? Yeah. I don't know about the spider thing, yeah. But vampires are cool. As far as, like, pain, yeah, I guess they don't have pain receptors. I guess that wouldn't entirely surprise me.
Any better?
Interesting fact there.
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I...
Ah,
fully
your
recover.
phone. It's your phone.
But yes, a
Okay.
bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
I mean, I don't know if that means that insects lack sentience. That's a completely different subject. But as far as pain receptors, they don't have pain receptors. I wonder how advanced insects' thought processes are. Because I know that there's some level of social interaction going on between ants and bees and things like that. But yeah, you're talking about ants. Well, anyways, I'm going to focus on what's going on here now. Now we're doing something interesting. Interesting topics, though.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Well, that's awkward. He was about to go murder mode. And then this guy helped him out. Well, that's nice. So where's the part where he's all,
It was
vengeful?
then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Ah, interesting brooch he has there. Is that a moth? Or a
But
fly?
at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
A moth.
Forgive me. What?
That was unexpected. That was very unexpected. I'm guessing he didn't like what he did there. If your right hand offends you, you should cut it off. I think there was a Bible verse somewhere that said that. Oh. There was a Blackadder joke that says, well, if my right hand offends me and I should cut it off, then what should happen should my left hand offend me then as well? What should I cut it off with? I've already cut off my right hand. Well, that was,
Awake at last. You
Not
rode
what
like
I
a
was-
squirrel caught in a snare.
expecting.
I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Yep, that's what he did.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, there was a note. He
I
received
shall
a
join
note.
you later to
So
see
yeah,
the
he
trouble.
was...
I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
Detlef, his
That's
hand
fair.
was forced there.
Rest
He
up. Be
he
back
had
as soon as I
reasons
learn
for
anything.
doing what he did. For some reason. But he obviously regretted it. I always like that mission complete noise. Ah! Just that lady screaming in your ear. Ease off, lady. Yeah, okay, I completed a quest, but I've heard it many times before. Could you just not? Could you not make that noise when I complete a quest? No, I think, you know, who I think does have an odd fascination with tongues is the Japanese, particularly the Japanese people who made Kid Clown's Crazy Chase. Because there's this whole dungeon full of ghosts that lick you. Like, what's the deal with that? And then there's these weird mouths that have tongues sticking out of the walls, and you have to grab them to platform to get from platform to platform. They're like,
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
that reminds me of a tire shop that did something really bad. There was a tire replacement shop that would spread nails out near their store, but not too close, so that people would get their tires punctured. It was just ridiculous. And they got in some serious trouble for that. Anyways, yeah. In Kid Clown, you're running away from a ghost who licks you. And then, yeah, there's some other tongues that come out of the walls, and you're grabbing onto them as like a pole to get from like hole to hole. And yeah, it's and some other weird stuff. But yeah, Hikari Hana knows what I'm talking about, that's for sure. I'm his father.
His father.
And a liar.
You won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh,
Yep.
poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brute.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our
Well, I mean, I just
door
lied.
Just to draw patrons to his own store.
The story
So
checks
back
out.
Away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
You said that the father was a liar. I'm a liar, and it's a way.
Thrash you as well. Which is
Alright, I
the
tried.
same to me. Now, let's not do anything rash.
We'll break your legs.
Cheats! Give it to him, scofflaws and cheats!
Okay. Apparently it's time to punch random villagers. Oh, whoops. Okay, my target the closest target. How about that? Or I probably should block. Let's try blocking. Block. Punch. Block. Punch and block. There we go. Okay, I'm taking hits from multiple angles. Let's focus on one dude. Take him out. There we go. Reduce the numbers. That's two.
Lads,
Actually, I took a few hits there, but we won that fight. It's a fun game. If a demon ever licks you, they take your soul.
I'm investigating
Oh,
the beast
okay.
on the Duchess's orders.
Well, thanks. Thanks,
yes.
Hikari Hana. You've
And this
I get the mythology
what
now.
are they doing?
If a demon licks you, you best lick back. Do you get his soul then? Is that what it turns into a licking contest? Oh, I mean that somehow that makes sense, but it's weird because I've heard of demons eating souls in Japanese culture. So, well, that's interesting. I learned something interesting today. I like mythologies of different cultures. Like, that's one thing I love about The Witcher 3 is that you learn so much. There's so much mythology steeped in this game. We just had a misunderstanding. It's no big deal.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
With my fists.
I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you.
Only a god can... You can't lick a demon to get your soul back. It doesn't work like that. You just annoy him. You can certainly lick a demon to annoy him, though. and then he's gonna do something far worse.
Fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
I need to ask you about Detloff.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
Alright,
My
fine.
boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised my boots are clean. I've been doing a lot of crazy stuff.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival.
Maybe so.
Indeed. I hear a
If-
faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Yeah, just use the mind trick on him. Oh, I kind of feel bad, though, because I'm tricking a child, but this guy is quite the capitalist. This kid will be okay. Alright. Give me what I want. I'm stingy.
To your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I
Darn
know
right.
the fellow you seek,
I
don't know
I want to
his
save my
name.
money.
A steady payment.
God, I love that. That's
Gets
so
his
cool.
boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will
Are you deceiving him, or is that actually a good cleaning solution?
He's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
If you live a really long life, I guess you can figure out a pretty good solution for
The
soap.
door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, the thing you need to do to defend...
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
probably
saw
Top Hat.
that.
I'd have to give you the background
the
check,
right
just
thing
like
to bribe
anyone
them
else. I still need to do that. But yeah, that would be good. Everyone be moderator, yes. Oh, woo! Says Warp Taker. I don't know about everybody being moderator, but
Just summoned him.
with how many new people I'm getting all the time, it doesn't hurt to have more moderators. But from what I recall, to defend yourself against demons, what was it, beans? Do you throw beans at them? It was something about, like, there was this tradition about saying, demons out, and then you throw beans at them.
Red door.
And, like, people dress up, the adults, or kids do that, and, like, the adults dress up in, like, demon masks. So, yeah, beans. That's what they're weak against. Not beans. No, they don't taste very good. That way, it's like, eat yeah, and I think you say, eat this. That's something we say in America. When we attack someone, eat this! They're like, no, not beans. Tired of beans.
Won't budge. Gotta
If
break
you
it
throw
down.
other not very good food, spam. I think
You might
spam
just
works as well.
stand out in the street, pound the drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Heinz beans, yes.
Nice.
Or you lick the demon.
Never consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I made
Consider
Haley.
the
I
person
made you a
consulted
moderator
included
like
will be terrible
back
dog. Come.
back when I. Well, yeah, back when I didn't have so many people that I could remember everything that somebody said more easily. So, actually, no, I never did a background check on you, Haley, because you've been a moderator for quite a while. My first couple of moderators I made, I didn't do that policy, but yeah. I could give you a background check anyways if you like, but you always have been a good person, so I was pretty confident in that. But
No, he's not here, but it was here recently.
just it's a new policy
Scent is
now,
still
and
strong.
I like sticking to it because it gives me. Oh, or rice. Oh no, that's for marriages.
Let's look around.
Oh, if you throw rice at a demon, then you're married, and then he won't attack you. He'll just live with you. Oh, I didn't know you felt that way about me. If you throw rice at a demon after he's licked you, then it becomes serious. Oh. Then he becomes embarrassed. He gets all embarrassed. Oh, shucks. His face turns red, you know. Wait, where's... Ah, there's a screen. And then you're married. Alright. Not sure I need puppet. How about I swap things like that? I haven't been using puppet very much. Explode and shield is good. And delusion's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. And like, we got a green mutagen. I want to turn into a greater. So I'm gonna undo that. Go to crafting. And then, or was it alchemy? It's alchemy. Alchemize a greater green mutagen. Any other potions? Northern wind. It wasn't me. It was the dog, I swear. The Arch Griffin decoction. The Necker Warrior decoction. Enhanced hybrid oil. Necrophage oil. For oily people. In oily times. Okay. Done. Now what?
So this is his nest. Need to look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Ah, there's a folktale in Japan of a woman marrying a demon. Interesting. Does anyone have a second to talk about our Lord and Savior Tiegon? Yes, go and proselytize my go from door to door recruiting. I'm a religion now. I thought I'd be a good cult leader, quite frankly. I always thought I had it in me.
Vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh.
Whoa.
Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Blackmail on
You
a
must
black
complete the killing in 3 days.
man.
The next letter you receive will
I mean,
contain
a vampire. I mean, you know what I mean. Dark
There you have
man
it.
of the darkness.
Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Surprising blackmail worked so well in a vampire, but
Who's Renowed?
It's one
I don't think I'd like my friend to be
the
eaten by
sole
rats, I
human woman
guess.
with whom he was very close.
Oh,
Because she accepted
not even a vampire, friend.
With her aid
A human.
and
That's
care,
even worse.
He found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Oh, that's a
Never
sad
Never had the
story.
pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Well, what do you think happened to her?
Take it
Kidnapped?
You have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped
Oh, that
him
was
this
two
time.
different incidents.
Hard to argue with
Okay.
that. And hard to foresee
That
what
makes
he's prepared
sense.
to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Oh, you offer the sacrifice of Star Fox N64,
Right,
says
so
Joker?
someone's blackmailing him.
that is indeed a good
Still
tribute.
have no idea.
I must say I am pleased at this
Around
sacrifice, for it is valuable, and old and rare. 'Tis a good sacrifice. Of course, I demand one rumble pack be sacrificed alongside it, for that is what a truly,
This is no time.
That's just, all right. I'd give you more points if you could sacrifice a rumble pack with it. That impressed me greatly. One of those Nintendo 64 rumble packs, or one of those like extended memory cards.
Geralt! We've not finished yet. I expect you to return.
That's funny. I go walking off. Where are you going? All right. I'm off to start a cult. All right, fine. I'll come back. Okay.
Woman's likeness.
So keep
It's
looking at
smudged.
it.
That Renawed
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
reminds me of someone. Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Yeah, and rumble pack included. Nice. I don't take evil people, but I want to make a Tiegon cult. That works. Well, I mean, yeah, as long as you do things right.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but
One of the really scary things about cults
a true hope
is that they
for the
attack
conjunction of spheres.
they attack people who leave them. That's one of those techniques they use.
Unwind by fixing toys
I definitely don't like it when cults do that.
Now, Geralt, must you?
Or they do things to control their members. Like, I watched a video about how to know if you're in a cult. They try to control their members, and then they attack people who leave them, so... It's, no, you can't leave me! If you do, I'll come and get you in the night. That's if you stop watching one of my videos,
Look, slips of paper.
and you say
name on
Tiegon
each.
in the mirror 3 times, I pop out.
Count
And
Crispy.
I ask you to play video
Count
games.
July.
Like, you
Count
want to play
July.
video games? Want
Count
to
July.
hang out and play video games?
Victims, one and all.
That's it.
Come from
I'll
whoever
come.
wrote the
I'll
letter,
come to your
all
house.
of it written using the same ink.
Ask you to play video games. Can we play couch co-op?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral.
I think that's
pretty
the
much
threat.
Found only in.
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much
Sure.
to go on
I mean,
either,
yeah, definitely.
Especially not in Beauclair.
Confirmed. Tiegon isn't a
That's
cult.
also
Wasn't a
worth
cult.
remembering.
Yeah.
Let's sum up what we know.
It's more like I like to learn about cults because I wonder how.
Names.
I have been interested how those things come about.
In the same Nazaire ink, and not in his handwriting,
Not much.
but enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence. Clearly. True, untrue. I should have been paying more attention. Is Detlef innocent? Wait, what is he innocent enough? Can I... Wait, read the minutes back to me here. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, he's innocent.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us.
Okay, just, yeah, that's an opinion. It's not about facts. Okay. I was gonna say, did I miss some facts there?
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Are you sure when you say stay his hand, he won't just cut off his hand and leave it behind? I mean, you know, he did something like that before. I'm just saying. Oh, you want my hand to stay? Oh, here you go. Detlef, wait. Ho ho ho! I can leave 2 hands if you like. In fact, I'll just sit around and leave you a whole pile of them. I'll leave you a whole pile of hands, and then I'll leave. Detlef. Newts. New World Order of Tiegon. Or Nwoots. Yes. Yes. Detlef seems like a chill dude. Yeah, kinda.
Those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
In a cult, the master of the cult makes you eat bad stuff. That's something I learned from Shane Dawson. Oh, okay. So, Fear Factor. Fear Factor was a cult. I mean, they did say that was a show with kind of a cult following, so... Yeah, that checks out. Oh, that Joe Rogan. I mean, honestly, that Joe Rogan guy did seem kind of like a cult leader, if you ask me. That explains it. Oh. That show ran into some legal issues. What are you doing?
Greetings and welcome.
He was... Did you see that guy? He was moonwalking. That was weird. That guy's got talent.
So, what's it gonna be?
Yes, I am the god. You want to sacrifice yourself. Oh, that's interesting, Hikari Hana. You want to sacrifice yourself, please. Well... What would be a fitting sacrifice? You know, that makes me think... it's like, what if you had to die, and you had to figure out what way you were gonna die? What would be, like, the most glorious way to die?
Dark secrets.
I mean, like, you know... I thought it would be, like, I don't know, rather than just, like, dying in your bed. I mean, dying playing video games would be kind of cool. But I was thinking, like, you know, you jump out of an airplane into, like, the Grand Canyon or something scenic. Like, you dive into something scenic. Or you get a wingsuit. And you do one of those wingsuit stunts, but you don't plan on landing properly. Because those wingsuits are really risky to begin with. So,
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
For something to do with video
aside,
games.
Got a matter for the Duchess.
What would be a... But sacrifices are
At
different.
last, Butcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
What's a tenterhook? Is that like a tentacle with a hook? The case just got more complicated, or I found the beasts, but that's it. If I say I found the beasts, who's pulling the strings? It could be, what if the Duchess is pulling the strings behind the vampire? And then I tell her I found the beast, and she's like, well, you better kill that darn beast. Because she knows that, oh, okay, he's getting close. So maybe I want to... the best way to die is playing video games with Tiegon. That sounds good. Yeah, definitely. Just couch co-op. That sounds good. All right. I don't know how that'd be fatal, but I guess playing video games till you die. Like, I guess there was somebody. I remember hearing a story about a Korean fellow, or there's a couple people who have died playing video games, but you just play video games like 72 hours straight or something like that. You don't want to spoil this, but it's a glorious storyline. I'm getting paranoid. I like the Duchess. I like the Duchess. She seemed really cool. She was like ready for action. She just tore her dress off and was like, I'm gonna fight stuff at one point. And I really respect her. But because she's so powerful, it's so complicated. It's just so complicated. I don't know.
I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
There's like a lot of things going on.
Monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
It's not nothing. It's just it's very complicated. It's a delicate issue.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
Oh, okay.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
That's an interesting rule. That's a very convenient rule for vampires.
I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Oh. Yeah, stay out of this. You're just only going to get yourself killed.
Work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in.
That vein on the side of his head near his ear looks like a staircase. You got like a vein that looks... You got a staircase on the side of your head. You realize that?
50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You can see it right up there.
I've not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
We can fight in
Monsters
mist.
driven by reason. A curious contention.
If a vampire turns into mist, I'll just take like cold sheets of metal and like some bellows, and you know, I'll make him condense on a piece of cold metal. That's how you fight with wind, with little wind contraptions. you use blowing forces and maybe you can suck it. Maybe you can suck him into the bellows. And then you got him trapped in there like Luigi's Mansion, huh? That's how you fight mist. It'll work. I mean, mist is just condensation of... It's just excess water vapor. I'm sure you can condense into a thing. What's going on there? Ah, yeah. That's reasonable. Ah, yeah. I was so confident earlier. Anyways, let's talk to him.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ah.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed?
Okay.
Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Well, the truth came out anyways. So much for me trying to cover up my tracks.
Emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love.
I was trying to keep my cards to my
This one
chest,
fell in
but
love with a
yeah,
woman,
so much for that.
A human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
Yeah, suck
You
them.
do
That's
not
exactly.
just
That's how you.
suggest we let Milton's
That's how you do
killer
it.
go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Yeah, free the vampire's lover. That's the main thing.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
It's something.
No idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
The wine expert's gonna.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap.
So he spent his whole life.
Can you determine which wine?
This guy's
wine
wine is this guy's whole life. This is gonna be impressive. Or not.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Sarreal, the 1269 vintage.
He even gets the year. He even knows the year.
That's impossible.
He's like making
The wine is
lip smacking noises. That was great. That was every bit.
And exclusively for the ducal table.
That was what I expected.
We must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
See you next time,
I
Pixel.
suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
Can you two? I'm not even sure that I can be incognito. I don't know if you can be incognito. I mean, I'm going around with two swords.
Anna Henrietta, not your grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, not your grace.
Witcher, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Well, what about us? Like, I think I'd be able to pick her out of a crowd, even if she... Are you gonna dye your hair? Because even so, I mean, that's... I mean, the hood helps. Admittedly, the hood does help. But yeah, then but both of us on either flank in like Vanguard style. That's I don't know if that's the best. That's the most incognito. Doesn't take a ton of imagination to figure out who's in the lead. Also, that wyvern head looks really bulky, I gotta say.
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only
I like how I don't have to yell. I'm just like talking normal.
Geralt, why do you flee?
Witcher, come back! You're to protect Her Highness!
I'm not fleeing. I'm just you're so slow. I'm fleeing this conversation. Just go faster, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Panthers have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Whoa.
Help! Save us!
Ow, ow, ow. They're actually pretty painful. Oh, they're level 42. That explains why.
Help! Save us!
Alright, I'm helping. I'm helping. Get back here, Panther. Those are fast. Fast Panthers.
You beast! Be gone!
Okay, does Ard work? I'm thinking Ard works.
Save us!
Maybe I should go back to stunning.
Back, you beast!
Did I drink two? I accidentally drank two of those. Aha! Knocked him over. Night rape.
Back, you beast! Be gone!
Didn't like that, that's for sure. Where's the other one?
Help! Save us!
Well, it ran away, okay? You're safe now.
Back, you beast! Be gone!
Burn, you bastard. Burn.
Save us!
Alright. There we go.
Time to move on.
If
Bad
not
cats.
for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
they
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Like the kid. Hooray! Well, that was a fun little,
Tell me
aside.
more about this
I actually had more trouble with that than I wanted to.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it.
Alright, how are we all doing?
Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never
I burned them. I sure did.
I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt.
Or
This
which,
one they are
yes.
staying, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant.
Hikari is our leader, and I'm the god.
The wine was just
Sure.
stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we
If we're talking about the cult again. Oh. What else?
That's it, Roach.
What else is there to cults? Like, I don't know. Ranks? Yeah, there's ranks. You gotta establish ranks. So you know that, like, there are people who want to achieve more. That's, yeah, that, you gotta empower certain people of your cult. And then make other people want to get in.
How are affairs at court? Doubtless you've heard of the
Yeah, I
best
probably
of
should have done
Beauclerc.
more side missions, but
Well, we've our hands full.
that would have taken more time than
Especially
just killing
since
these
the rogue
things.
last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Yep, the moment anyone sees her face, or hears her voice,
Might
they know it's
I
her.
ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
I'm here for an
This
inspection.
is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course.
Ah.
Did you hear that, Witcher?
There's an island.
Fabricio will be delighted to answer your
Or,
every
there's a small
question.
body of water with an island in the middle.
Real.
And then a pond
I am at
in the
your
middle of the
service.
island. It has aerondites, or aerondites, or aeron's lights, I mean. Aerondalites, the best silver sword in the game. Hey, Jonga, good to see you. Welcome back. Sounds good, I'll have to pick that up. Any wine
Some of this
stolen?
wine might have been stolen.
Burglaries. Not to my knowledge. And a few
Okay.
barrels lie safely in the cellar.
Who has access?
This San Real. How many vineyard?
One might say only I do.
Well,
Not like
are
you
you
make
saying
the
you're
wine all
guilty?
alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Oh, okay, only you have the key to the cellar. Well, that... Oh, well, that just makes it airtight then. Except for the fact that it isn't, because you can pick a lock, you can dig around a lock.
We have proof someone's gained access
Yeah.
to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things.
There's ways to get through a lock.
You lie to our face.
Or you're a liar, yeah.
You are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But
Silence!
That's the mark of a true leader.
Thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
That's another thing. I gotta. If I'm a cult leader, I have to start saying that to people. Silence! Silence!
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Even when people are making perfectly good points.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
Just so I can say something.
Blackmailing the vampire. Considered that?
Ooh, free paper. Excuse me for a second. I'll take it all. Take. I would like loot lessons. Take. It looks like.
He has his flaws.
Whoops! I wasn't paying attention to the mission I just took here.
He's been fairly
All right.
loyal.
All right,
Owes
Timmy.
all he has.
You wanted to learn how to
His
play the
father
lute?
flitted away
Yeah, I
with
do.
family for
All right, well, I'm gonna. Even though I'm
his son
a witcher and I've
inside
never done this
a
before,
pot of wine.
once I take a mission,
Fabricio lived as a
I
beggar
fulfill my
until I
mission.
appointed him steward of Castellano.
So, let's
Only
do this.
then did he come into his own.
All right, but we gotta teach you how to play the lute quickly, cause I gotta walk someone's dog soon, and then shovel out the stables for the village elder, and then I gotta be a wet nurse. Oh, and then a midwife. Turns out I accepted some jobs I didn't mean to, with my recklessness.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is.
Ah, you got your own cult called the Illuminati. Not the Luminats.
Lines up at first glance.
The Illuminati.
Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our
Who are we sacrificing
Benoit
next?
said the stain came
Yes.
from 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
We gotta sacrifice one people. We gotta sacrifice people to the various classic video games. So it's like one person has to play Zelda
An
until they die. The next person, it's some Mario games till they die.
Test.
What about Mega Man? I think there's enough Mega Men that somebody can play Mega Man and Mega Man mods and variants and stuff until they die. Yeah.
Adeline's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palette of his.
Oh, I've been reading through this a bit fast.
Got Pamino over here.
Right, Pamino, this, that. Wait, we gotta find Sangreal. This test. Or maybe it's in the middle? I don't need a wooden hammer. Wait, shouldn't it be one of these? Or, oh yeah, this is the sign with the correct year. The correct year was over here. So I just gotta find it in this group of casks. Okay. That's what they're saying. Like, it should be just around here. Oh, maybe up there. Okay, that would make sense. Up here? Would that work? Aha! There we are.
San Real.
Took me a
Barrels
bit.
are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Obviously, you'd have to go to different... you know, they'd be allowed to play different video games of the same genre.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Okay. Knock on wood.
Full.
Well, this one's got a red mark on it.
This one's full too.
Oh, she's knocking too.
This one's full too. Full.
Is there a faster way we can do this? Can I do the one in the middle? No.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sangreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Well, then what was the point of what we did earlier? Alright, didn't I get a tapping hammer? I thought I got one earlier. Free alcohol. Ah, there it is. Hammer! Oh, I guess I didn't pick it up. It's like, why would I pick that up?
Ready.
Step aside.
Are you gonna...
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sangreal.
What would you do if the thief replaced it with poison? I'm just saying. What if the thief replaced it with piss or something distasteful? Wouldn't that be bad? Just gonna do these early. Where do we find it?
Revolting.
This is why I warned you.
Plot.
Maybe you smell it first. Give it, give it a bit of a whiff.
Impossible.
Waft the smell to you.
This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
You're lucky you're alive. You took a big risk there, Queen. Lady. Ah, thanks, LJ Husky. I appreciate that.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But
Uh-oh.
Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
It's a pretty big step up on punishments, going from slap to losing your head.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
Money?
I couldn't resist. The
Money.
sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Okay then, that works.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat.
Chessburger,
well-connected
yes.
in court.
I know that one.
He
I know that meme.
suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
Or the new Satan?
He never
Oh, well, at least
refused.
that's a managerial
Tall,
position.
black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
See you next time, Warp Taker. Thanks, Hikari Hana.
Wine itself.
Yeah, Hikari for
Hand
president.
it over.
And I am now the new.
Under the cover
Apparently,
of
I'm a cult
darkness,
leader now.
in
What can I
the
say?
ruins of Fort Asp,
That just happened.
a dozen or so men came to collect.
This is
Armed,
when it all.
that stink of
This is the
trouble.
moment where it all
I
changed.
had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to
This is the moment when it all went south.
we went our separate ways.
Oh,
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
I mean, heck, if L. Ron Hubbard can start Scientology, why? If a sci-fi writer can make a good cult leader. I mean, I guess, yeah, what we also need to do, if I take a page out of their book,
Know all we need to know.
it's like, we just need to start recruiting other celebrities.
I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's do it.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Right. And of course, another one of those things is that I got to start lying about my capabilities. Like, I got to say that I have magic powers. I mean, which is cool. It's true. I do. Like, you know how they say, like, other leaders, like Kim Jong-il, they say he always gets holes in one. Well, like, there was this other cult leader that said he could fly or float. I think I can hover a little bit. Sometimes when I'm shuffling.
Now we wait.
Sometimes when I skip. When Tiegon Berry skips, he skips a bit higher than usual. Oh, that's not... There's a little bit of a... There's a skip in your... People have told me there's a skip in my step. I think that was the magical hovering. Because that I'm capable of. That we all know of. That's what one person said, is that they could hover. They could fly. you know, if you meditate with video games. If you play enough video games, what can you do? You can double jump. Some say I can double jump at any time. I just don't wanna. That's it. I learned how to double jump. I don't need to double jump, but you know, it's an option. It's nice to have as an option. Oh, there you go. You're dying from laughing right now? Yeah. I've gotten kind of silly. There's what other special abilities? I gotta have some other special abilities. Special powers. We gotta come up with some special powers for me. Obviously, I can hide things in my beard for special occasions. You know, and more than just food. Like I could. Oh, there's a bandit behind me. It's like, whoa, this guy kind of crazy. All right, what else? It's like that character. It's like that character could always pull things out of his afro. Like I got an assortment of extra gear hidden in the beard, ready for action. Just like Batman. You know how Batman has like... We're talking like the old 60s Batman with Adam West. Like the Batman, Adam West Batman, whenever he would get in a bad situation, it's like, what are we gonna do about now, Batman? We're completely trapped. I have just what I need for this situation in my bat utility belt, Robin. I have, you know, like, we're running out of air. There's poison gas in this room. What are we gonna do? I have extra air hidden in my bat belt, Robin. Or it was always, I have, I don't know, like a magnet, or I have this, I've got that. It's the same thing for me. Whatever situation I'm in, it's just, yeah, I can just pull it out of my beard, and it's there. It's magical. It's like Doraemon. In fact, yeah, it's just like Doraemon. It's exactly like Doraemon. I have tons of... There we go, it's even better. I have magical. I have the anywhere door. We can go anywhere. Take-a-copter. Oh. Alright. Oh, there we go. I got that. Got that in my beard. now I'm thinking of the damn Doraemon. What was it? Whatever wish you... I'm a magical wish-fulfilling guy. Whatever you wish, he can fulfill it. It's Tiegon. You want to fly through the air? I've got the tools. Ow! Son of a... Okay, I wasn't expecting you to, like, actually be difficult at the end there, buddy. It's taking you a bit lightly there. There we go. We got there in the end.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
You darn right you were. We did what we came to do. That's what matters.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it.
Oh, he seems disappointed.
I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
He wanted to be friends. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to be friends. I'm okay with being friends, but we just gotta get the job done. Alright. Might have known that she'd come.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
No, it wasn't that the master's eye fattens the calf. It's just that you like to get involved in things. You're a hands-on lady. And quite frankly, I kind of like that. But...
Captain, do the honors.
Just gonna get you into trouble.
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Oh, and it got stuff on the camera.
Who sent you?
You're getting stuff on the camera, buddy.
Nun's lover. They call it.
Wow, this guy.
He doesn't wish to speak. He needed. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
This guy's got
certain
cojones.
The Witcher will need bait.
And a sense of humor.
Beast of Beauclair.
What?
Yeah, this is only a last resort,
Usually
actually.
only
We can take the high
like
road.
that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Or not. Yeah, we're trying to intimidate him. Okay.
He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Yeah, we're just trying to intimidate him.
Great for
Okay.
monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let it!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
I actually would be less intimidated by that because, I mean, human beings, we torture. Like, a vampire is just going to kill you with a bit of ruthlessness. I mean, they might get a bit tortury, but... And also, vampires, there's a chance that the vampires might turn you into a vampire, which... Well, I don't know. Does that mean you're dead? I mean, at least you... It seems... I don't know. Becoming a vampire seems a bit potentially preferable to death, depending on what you believe. I guess if you believe in an afterlife, then being a vampire would be a terrible perversion of where you intend to go. But, I mean, if you don't believe in an afterlife, at least you get to be a vampire. I mean, slightly less intimidating if you ask me, but I'm not sure that there is one. Anyways, of course there is one. I forgot. The afterlife is offered by me, as I'm the head of a cult now. Anyways, I have exclusive access to that place. I mean, right, and I bestow it upon. But I only bestow access upon it to the people that I like. So make sure to subscribe today. Who hired you?
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Yeah, he does seem rather calm for a guy with an arrow in him, it's true. Turn that frown upside down. Nice one, Tanner Nelson. So you do an upside down emoji. That, or an upside down frowning. Nice one. Yeah, so... voting for co-god and co-leader. I can actually run a straw poll. I don't know how to do that. Alright. I don't know how to do that mid... There was... I forget how do I do that. There was a way... I know I discovered a way I can, like, run a poll, like, midstream, but I forget how to do that right now. I could look around for it and set up a poll, but I don't feel like taking that much time. In any case, it'd be something to look into to do in the future, but Yeah, as far as, like, basic secrets to happiness, I mean, as a leader, I have to bestow happiness upon my people. And also, yeah, I have to, as a cult leader, I have to make you guys think that I am the only way that you can become happy. But, so look to me, obviously, for happiness. But, oh, I'm joking, of course. No, happiness can be found within yourself, but, like, some people have given the advice to me in the past, just be happy, just smile, and everything else will come from there. But I don't like that piece of advice, because that's being baselessly happy. That's, like, deceiving yourself into being happy. And you can lie to yourself, and just say, I'm happy, and smile. I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna smile, even though I feel like crap inside. It can kind of work if you forget why you were feeling really depressed. Because, like, depression can be a cycle, so breaking the cycle of depression, it can work. But I feel it's much better to find a genuine happiness, a real happiness, instead of a false happiness. A false happiness can save you, but... So happiness comes from within. So, I mean, it's kind of basic advice, but count your blessings. Find what makes you happy. And hold on to that one thing. Like, there was a very depressing point in my life where all these bad things were happening, and I experienced a few losses of, like, loved ones and things like that. And I was really hurting, because things weren't going my way, and then I was losing things. And I felt like just in my life in general, I was losing more than I was making. I was losing progress in life. Things were going down, not up. And I kind of felt like I didn't see the way out. And I would just do one thing to make my life better. I'd modify, like I'd fix the sink, or I'd organize something. Like I'd organize my MP3 playlist, and I could put on music. Music makes me happy, so I'd organize my MP3 playlist, and I'd say, I've got this MP3 playlist for the future that I can play to make myself happy. I've got this to make me happy. One thing a day. And then I go to sleep knowing that at least my life is better in this one small way. It was my way of taking control of a part in my life where I just felt like I was out of control in a sea of bad events. And sometimes that's what's terrible in life, is that there's a series of unfortunate events. And at least you can find some sort of control, some sort of way of making yourself happier. Anyways, that was my solution, is that I'd find one thing a day, and then I'd go to sleep knowing that I did that one thing to make my life permanently better. It's like my life is getting better. I'm going to make it better one step at a time. Just that one little thing. Anyways, I don't know. That's me. Happiness can be difficult to find, but you can take it yourself. And you can get it. Loneliness is why you're depressed. Then just do that one little thing every day. Yeah, and you can get out of it. But, we're here for you. If you're lonely, we're here for you. Yes, 10 out of 10 motivation. Thanks, Hikari Hana. Alright, well, anyways, let's go.
Let's go to town.
Yes, as far as the sacrifices, yes. I mean, you gotta have a good ritual. I mean, it's gotta be a ritual sacrifice, so we gotta figure out the ritual. It's gotta be crazy.
Relax, he'll come.
Otherwise, the sacrifices just aren't worth it.
To know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Could be a middleman. He could be a middleman, yeah.
Still don't know this Sintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity.
Of course.
It's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they...
Of course, Mystic Saber.
Someone's coming.
And good to see you, Koparka do Copania. I forgot to say hi. I like your new icon, by the way. But yes, quite frequently, Mystic Saber. Have I ever thought about getting a girlfriend? Quite frequently.
This Cintrian does not
you know,
work alone.
like I go about.
We are fighting an organization, not one man.
I've done my fair share of dating and things like that, but it just none of the dates I've been on have quite taken and things like that. So.
And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your...
It's not like I want to be alone forever, that's for sure. I definitely would like a girlfriend. I'm working on that actively. That is a thing I'm actively working on, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard meeting the person who's just right for you. Who I guess I get look at the resolution. Alright.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered...
Yeah, thanks,
we
Haley.
identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. A man he met while begging outside the pheasantry.
Yeah, the resolution always seemed good to me. Nitro has been sacrificed, yes. Yes. This pleases me.
What did he look like?
Her description
I'll find some. Don't worry about me.
Well dressed with a beard.
I've had my fair share of that kind of stuff in my life.
But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her.
Banning of trolls as sacrifice? That works, yes.
The same.
That works.
We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What's the Mandragora?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
A mask sort of thing, okay.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Okay, well, looks like we're gonna be going to a weird, eyes wide shut kind of party. Is that what we're? Yeah, that's what we're getting into.
In
okay.
that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence
yes.
in
I'm looking forward to that cereal.
It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank
Yeah,
Alley.
I agree. Everyone should be nice. Yeah, I'd take a sponsor. I mean, as long as a sponsor made sense. As long as it wasn't a sponsor I hated or a sponsor that made no sense. Tiegon Berry is sponsored by some sort of children's show? Is the Masquerade Ball, yeah. It sounds fun. If it's just a Masquerade Ball. I was thinking it was something more nefarious than a Masquerade Ball, but yeah, hopefully it's just a Masquerade Ball. It seems something a bit more serious. I am? I have a price on my head now? Wait. It says he's a cur. Am I a cur? Am I the cur or is he the cur? I really need to give myself a better sword. At least I'm doing fire damage, but it takes me a good while to cut through one of these guys. Oh wait, are you? Ah, those are guards. Okay. Did one of the guards hit me by accident earlier? Ow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, I need to switch potions. I've been screwing up here. Should I be consuming food? I've got a ton of food that I've been collecting throughout my adventures. I like the music. Yeah, just do that. Okay. No sense taking too long to determine what potions I'm going to use. Guy's got a nice axe. We chopped him in half. Nice. Thanks, guards.
Didn't look like locals. Amy was right. I'm a hunted man.
Ah, yep, that's me. I'm the one with the price on his head. Okay. Guess I'll meditate for an hour. Get my potions back. Did you just spit at me? You're lucky I'm in a forgiving mood. And that I've got somewhere to be. I love it when they make that noise. Ah, we're a meme community who worships Tiegon and sacrifices trolls. Ah, that works. Sacrifice equals ban. Yeah, that's... And so when we do actually kill people, it's just gonna be... We're banning you from life. That's what it would be. A video game cult. We just start treating video games like we're the real world. We're gonna ban this person from life. Do you mean you're gonna kill me? No. You're just getting banned. You're gonna move on to the afterlife, known as the internet. That'd be a weird cult. Oh, we didn't kill anyone. We just banned people from real life. That's all. That's all that's gonna happen. Permaban. The temporary ban's like a near-life experience where we, like, just knock you unconscious for a while. You got a temp ban there. Now, next time it's gonna be a permaban. Oh, this is getting weird. Alright. Oh.
Oh, Geralt. I knew I should have taken you to the palace, handed you over to my tailor. Whatever are you wearing?
Sorry, didn't have time to change.
Luckily, I prepared for just such an event.
Oh, they're always dressing me up.
Don this doublet. Its cut is all the rage these days.
Why does this game like to dress you up so much? I don't like being dressed up. I'm not your doll to be changed into different clothings as you see fit. I'm my own man.
Not all bad.
Oh, I see. It matches your outfit.
Artist, of course, but
is that what you're?
One other detail. Here, put it on.
I got my own masks. I got a wolf mask.
Wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Except for everyone who knows my eyes. Oh, no one's gonna ask who I am. Oh, it's just that cat-eyed guy. Just that guy with white hair and a cat beard. No, just those people who, oh, I can't see this part of his face. I have no idea who that is. No clue. No clue. I just know you can just see 90%, it's like 80, well, it's like 70, at least 70% of my face. Like the Lone Ranger. Did the Lone Ranger or Zorro, did they fool anyone? Because both of them, they were using this mask. And, Yeah,
Let's
no,
go.
that's
Swore he started.
that makes no sense.
Wise of you to hide
Oh.
your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
The mask isn't fooling anybody.
How do we find the Cintrian?
No, I don't have.
He is not a
I don't
spooky.
have
Need
Aaron
to ask after his partner, Cecilia
Dice or
first.
Aaron.
Less likely
Or no,
to raise
Aaron Dice,
suspicions.
not Aaron
As
Light.
soon as we find her,
I don't have
we'll
Aaron
find
Dice
him.
yet. I need to go get it.
Especially since
I'll
he
go
might
get
be
it.
expecting us.
What do you
In
mean?
fact, I probably should do it
Ran into some of
immediately
these thugs
after
in
this
town.
event,
They
because
knew
somebody
what
was
it
telling me about it.
Had it in for me.
So no, fair,
Right you are.
fair,
must proceed with
Renato.
caution.
No, I do not.
Come, it's our turn.
But I appreciate. Somebody was telling me where that sucker is. I gotta go get that.
Madame, Monsieur,
'Cause I need to update my gear in all
extraordinary
sorts of
pleasure
ways.
To welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your
Buy your
attention
own
to the
very own
performances
Tiegon doll
prepared
now.
by artists of
Only
our
$19.99. 1% discounts if you're subbed and free shipping and handling. That'd be kind of fun, actually.
We were really hoping
I know
to
there's
make
like
Cecilia
pre-made paper
beloved.
dolls you can make where you can just cut it out and follow a guide.
I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse.
Posting the link? What
It
link?
cannot be easy to identify
link to what?
anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
You're just like an assassin.
It.
Sit in a bench,
Seek the
and a guard is
convenient
next to you and you're unseen, yes.
Meaning,
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize.
Sounds
her
good. I
easily
will
by
go
the
get that sword.
well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Well, maybe temple mice are rich.
Residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask.
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kovir
Just like anyone else in a mask.
If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Oh! I probably should have saved it. Yeah, save it. Save game. You can't save your game right now. Okay, game saved. Right. Yeah, I saved the game. Okay. Oh! I was gonna jump over a balcony, but it's like, what if you get yourself killed?
Come on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are another thought.
Cool! I get to make art! Let's do a little bit of a blue sky. Or maybe I should have known a blue ocean. It should be like a blue ocean. Well, there's blue over here at any rate. I just blew that area. And then, okay, green. I guess like the green, it's gonna be like a verdant landscape.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
Yeah, you got it. There you go. Oh, that didn't go exactly where I wanted it to. I wanted that to fill in the gap. And like some yellow.
It's obvious.
Just like,
Represents transgression in its
wait, that one just disappeared. There we go. Wait, how'd that yellow go under the green? I threw the yellow after the there's some shenanigans going on here. How'd that get under? My technique is amazing. Did you see the way I curved that so the paint slipped under the other paints? Wait, I want to see how this interacts now. Okay, now that one went over the blue and the yellow, but under the green. Green dominates everything. Yeah, I can't destroy the green. The green's invincible. Oh no, there we go. Okay, well that's a masterpiece. Oh wait, no, there's one more left. Red. Okay, we gotta have some red. Splash of red right there. Yeah, the green's going over it. This is a weird overlapping physics. It went under that one.
Voila! Fin.
That one completely disappeared.
Moment to point. My praise on it? The painting depicts spiritual dualism, the continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
That's one of those things where, Nuot Tiegon. Ah, yes. You're gonna post a link to, you're actually gonna make a website for it or something? Tiegon, you should make a merch shop where you make your own clothes, like a backpack and accessories, keychains. I would buy it really quick, and it wouldn't be a lot of money to do it all. Yeah, actually, that'd be cool. Like a lot of YouTubers have like T-shirts and things like that. I'll buy that painting for 1 million. That's one of those things where the art world is one of those things. Like there are some things you can say about any painting. You can say it about anything. Like there's a lot of words that just mean nothing, and that's one of those things where, like the AI there made comments about my painting, and those comments worked. Even though the AI knew nothing about my painting. And I think that's one of the difficulties of the art world, is that, like, it's, the absence of the zahooch of artists. Okay.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
I guess so. Especially the old stuff with, like, wormwood in it or whatever. Whatever ingredient that doesn't have it nowadays. Makes you a little bit... Absinthe supposed to make you a bit crazy, right? Like Van Gogh. Anyways, there's just a fair amount of, for lack of a better word, BS. There's a lot of BS in the art world. It thrives. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, you're doing a tugging. There's a mime doing tugging contests, and I pulled them together. Take that, mimes. I thought I was doing something with the flowers. Okay then. Take that, mimes.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm running into something here. Oh, dolphins. That's pretty cool. That is pretty neat. Can I hop on the carpet? No.
Dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Okay. I guess that's real. I'll pick the Han fiber. I'm just gonna pick the potted plants, no big deal.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
Ah, artists. Okay.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model.
Sounds
It'll
good.
only take a
Okay.
minute.
Just that's the
Nicely.
right
You
flower,
may speak,
definitely.
but for love's sake, do not move.
Okay.
We came here to meet
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to
Oh
ask
right, that guy. Yeah, I was forgetting why did I come? I kind of am forgetting now actually.
Orchid
Seems to have slipped my mind.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower.
Oh,
into
okay,
the
wrong person.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
I know, but you can see his eyes and his hair. Tell me what his eyes and his hair look like.
Cecilia a
You
small
can,
gift.
what? Do you,
Heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
lady, I'm frustrated with you because you just said the mask works. The masks don't work. That's not an excuse. All right, off we go. Ooh, food. Dried fruits and nuts. I'll take that.
Letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my dearest love, oh, lone ray of sunshine on the firmament of my life, I shall speak from my heart for weeks. I have been shooting glances in your direction, hiding the hope I dare nurture deep within my bosom. Perhaps you feel even more, or even one iota of the affection I feel for you. Blah, blah, blah. Slippery viper, twice as venomous. Reject the advances of someone else, and I don't know, go with me or something. Yours forever, Fabian. Okay, so there's some sort of love competition issue he's having.
Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched.
Sure does.
Someone beat him at once.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Well, those are paintings. Inferior derivative works. Those are inferior derivative works to what I did.
Numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it.
Aha!
It looks like a
There we.
type of
Now we're
toxic
talking.
perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Hang on. Let's take part in the festivities. There are festivities. Ah, you're cooking again? Ah, cool. Oh, easy now. I almost jumped off the edge because I was,
Releasing them brings good luck.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems so...
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Ah, those lanterns. Nice.
Good to
And of
see
course,
you.
the scents brought me over here anyway, so... I actually just cut ahead. I cut ahead on the trail. Very convenient, then.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Ah, this is the
I must
Mandragora.
consider what to do.
I was heard that the floating lantern was invented by the Chinese quite a long time ago.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Yep, see, the masks don't do crap. That's what I've been saying all along. Like, half the people at the party are probably recognizing you. For God's sakes, if this guy did. Your Grace, the mask is a piece of crap. Anyways, I think it was Kome? That guy?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were
Debating ranks. Why are these military positions? I don't know.
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
Okay, yeah, and now you're giving me all sorts of details. There's a beard, he has a drawl. Yeah, you just gave me all the details of the mask, the things that the mask doesn't protect. Again, the masks don't do jack. The Lone Ranger was an idiot. Zorro was a fool. He would have been figured out within a week. I mean, how does Zorro... I mean, I can understand the mask, like, working once or twice, but how the hell does Zorro and the Lone Ranger have an entire TV series? Especially Zorro, where he's living and doing things around the same community and no one's figuring it out. Like, eventually somebody's gonna catch that guy.
No pulse.
This is some next-level roleplay.
He slit her throat. The brute.
I wasn't expecting a murder.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
I am really worried about that queen, because, like, she risks her life all the time. She's taking risks left and right, going out on her own. Like, you need guards.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Okay, killed her, then went out on the balcony?
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Broke
Nifty.
The must be pretty strong door. Then stepped in the soil.
Oh, nice. He stepped in the soil.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Which ladder? Ah, that ladder. I didn't see the ladder. Must have climbed this ladder. What ladder? What ladder? God, I look like such a ponce right now.
Could still bloodstains. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Looks
stuff.
valuable, but it's not what he came for. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it.
Oh, we got a sconce grabber.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
Okay.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Oops, I didn't want to do that.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Sank to the floor. Claw marks. Maybe was the vampire going out of control? Seems like there wouldn't be such a struggle otherwise.
Well, knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Yeah, this just doesn't look like a normal struggle. This looks like somebody kind of going berserk for emotional reasons. An emotional outburst.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Or yeah, there was a struggle, but there's some things that don't make sense in terms of a struggle.
Box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
And I guess he's not human, otherwise he'd be dead. Unless he is dead. Oh, hello?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Or at least so we think.
Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Interesting height
I caught him
variation there.
red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He
And you're
struck his head on
unscathed?
a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything
Okay.
happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Then what about the cut on the painting? I don't know, that story doesn't completely check out, because there was a cut on the painting. How'd that happen?
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Maybe your story does
Why,
check
that's
out.
the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Yep, I do. That's true, Tenor Nelson. You have described my surroundings pretty well. Butt stabbing. Or backstabbing. Autocorrect. Oh. If you're talking about butt stabbing, that's like a multiplayer, or a Markiplier reference. He's the butt stabber. The crazed butt stabber. Or so I've heard. Yes, bodyguards. Bodyguards are good, I think.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The Queen needs better bodyguards.
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
That's a very detailed drawing of the target, I have to say.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So he is a middleman.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
That made a lot of sense.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
I would say so, yeah. Duntine, what's that?
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick,
Know any more about this?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Well, actually, in history, knights weren't always the armor-clad people we think of, but are more just official thugs. I mean, there's actually a lot of that, so... yeah. Knights and nobles and things of that nature weren't quite as upstanding as history would make us think. But that's for another time.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're the cult leader, so I guess... Akari, yeah, you're just directly under me.
By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
Oh, it's like,
You must excuse me a moment.
Huh. What was I, like 5'9"? I think so. Yeah.
The drawing.
I think last time it's been a while since I've measured my height, but I can't imagine it's changed. I think I was like 5'9".
Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Although height's not something that changes that much, so...
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents...
You're lucky I don't have a
banished her
keyboard
from the
there?
duchy. I've not seen her since.
Do you think she's involved?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint.
Okay, a link to Enwu? Sure, Joker.
At a time when my parents thought of her
I'll permit this.
Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. Or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be
About the night topic. Gotcha. 'Cause, yeah. Hello, neighbor? Yeah, I've heard some good things about that. I hope you feel better there, Hikari. Burned your mouth on your food?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Ah, you made a community.
Trying to follow
Interesting.
Some mage.
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
I don't think so, no.
Case.
That doesn't make
Could
any
also
sense.
be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
There you go. That's better.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times.
Well, that's
recall
sad.
One such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
I see. So she was just really good at
Cedric
manipulating?
stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Well, that's kind of Cedric's fault for
In the
not
end,
talking
he
things
forced
over
her
with
to
his
leave
brother.
the
I mean,
palace. A decade passed. More.
that's like that
Missed
Greek
it
tale,
terribly
that Greek
since.
myth about the guy
Your mission
trying to
has
kill
been
the
to
baby
import.
who would eventually grow up to
You
kill
must go
him.
to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Ah, everyone fears a 4'11" person because we're so quick. Bilbo Baggins was your ancestor. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, if you look at the smaller you get, the faster you become. That's just, I mean, that's why in Dungeons and Dragons we have those quicklings, and they're AC. If you ever fight a quickling, I mean, that thing, its AC value is incredible. It's I mean, you're gonna need some really high THAC0 to hit that sucker.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her, sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes.
Oh, that's okay.
Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages.
So she's a vampire. She just said, I'm a vampire. Okay, so there's 3 vampires standing right in front of the queen. The queen who is alone except for me. And I don't have swords. Where are my swords? Am I gonna fight 3 vampires with my fists? This is I'm feeling very tense right now. That is true.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Really hoping.
Seems opposites
Really hoping he's my friend. You are my friend, right?
Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
Yeah, there's a 3rd option sometimes. And even if you can't talk, at least you can beat it unconscious and tie it up or something. It's not always kill or be killed.
What might
You can
Master wish to
subdue.
apologize to a Witcher?
For killing, though at times there is no choice when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
It's just like humans.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
It's not
possible, yeah.
Depends
Or at least try.
on if the monster is like evil. Like what we talk about when we say monster,
Regis
really.
mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
This is very tense music.
Short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Should you?
Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Yeah, let's take the two good people and leave the queen with two very, very bad vampires. This is a good idea.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint.
Oh, not the queen, the
Highly
Duchess, right.
exceptional, Regis.
I keep calling her a queen.
Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
And what about the other lady? She's dangerous too. She's definitely a vampire.
Succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
I know where your blackmailers are.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Okay, so we got a very delicate and complex situation that we're trying to disarm here.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
I hate to sound impatient, but when's this gonna end? It's nearly 9:30, and like, I was gonna save things actually a while back, but I thought this was about to end.
Intriguing man, to say the least.
Or I meant to save things and wrap things up 30 minutes ago.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix's meet.
Okay.
It stands along the Saône Retour.
Got it, near the
Captain Delacroix
Cactus
and his
Inn.
men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Got it. I like the background. That looks pretty neat. It looks like one of those medieval paintings. Can you just give me a chance to save it? Just give me one small moment to save the game and wrap things up. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright. So thank you guys very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time for the conclusion of what's going on here. We're going to find out what's going on with the vampires and the Duchess and the hostage situation and what's with that lady and if we can actually defuse things without too much violence or if things are going to get... Are we going to have to kill Detloff or are we going to be friends with him? Or are we all going to be friends? We'll find out next time. Alright, thanks very much again for watching. I'll see you in 30 minutes for Stardew Valley. And And shout-outs to... if I can undo the thing. Shout-outs to Aaron Kessinger for being a good moderator. Lord Sterling, Pistoglyphia Mike, Jacob Lazinski, or Lazinski, yeah. And LJ Bezel, and Fair Renato. I want to show you my gear, but I'll save it for next time because I'm really running late. Hikari Hana, we've had a good laugh today about various topics, cults and Japanese culture. It was interesting to talk about various things like that. It's always good to see you. And LJ Husky, I'll make sure to give you a background check soon. I was hoping to do it during this break, but I only got 30 minutes now, so I might not have the time to do it then. The Joker, Tanner Nelson, for being good moderators as well. Mystic Saber. And am I missing anyone else? I feel like I might be missing somebody. Obviously. Lord Sterling. Did I say Lord Sterling? Always good to see you. And Foxboy7, always a good moderator as well. Our latest moderator. But you've been doing good so far. And Princess? Did you say Princess LJ? Alright. Sure. Anyways, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Alright, I'll see you guys in 30 minutes for Stardew Valley. See you then.